Hey, how y'all doing? Roger here. Just popping on to say howdy. Sitting here on the banks of the Tennessee River on a fine, chilly December morning here in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's been pretty chilly December. Much colder than I like it to be. I don't like the cold, don't care for it, don't want it. I want it to be over. So, but it's not too shabby. Today at least. Could be worse. Got your blue skies, got your mountains in the background. And just thought I'd pop on and say, hey, hadn't been on in a little while. As y'all know, I've had some big stuff going on in my family's life. It's been difficult to deal with, and I really, really appreciate y'all, all of your love and sympathy and your messages and all that stuff. It's been really rough, but really appreciate everybody, all the things you had to say to us. So thank y'all so much for that. Also, before I forget, y'all come and see me at the Corner Lounge this Sunday. That's tomorrow. And I'm recording this right now on Saturday, December the 13th. So it is the 14th at the Corner Lounge, the corner of Broadway and Central Avenue, on Central Avenue. Cool old historic bar. I've been here a long, long time. Lots of people have played there, and I'm lucky to get to play there. So I've been there for doing that regular gig for well over a year now. So anyways, 5 to 7 o'clock this coming Sunday. Y'all come see me. Good food, good drinks, good people. Hopefully some good music, and it's a good time. Y'all come see me, 5 to 7. Tomorrow, Sunday. What else? So what's been going on in the world? Besides construction over there, that's hopefully not too annoying to you guys. Mostly what I want to talk about today as far as what stuff going on is they wanting to put, well, Texas just did this about a week ago, and Tennessee is just now announced that they're going to do it. They're going to put Turning Point USA chapters in every Tennessee and Texas school, public school. If you don't know what that is, TPUSA, that is Charlie Kirk's outfit that he started. That was his baby, his brand, his thing. So now they've decided that they want to have chapters of that organization in every public school, which is insane, outrageous, ridiculous, ought not be, unconstitutional, probably, separation of church and state. This is an explicitly Christian, explicitly political organization that they're trying to put into our public school, paid for with all of our tax dollars. So absolutely not. No. I hope and wish that the Tennessee School Board, Knox County, Knox City school boards will fight this as much as they can. I don't expect that they will, because we're us. But hopefully at the local level, teachers and students will find a way to make this, fight it however they can, make it not hit, in the words of Trey Crowder. Anyway, find their best way around it, like we're all doing these days. And when we can't use official channels to fight these horrible things, we use the unofficial ones. So hopefully we'll be able to find a way to get around that, because that's just insane. When I was a kid here in the Reagan 80s, we had what was called FCA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, that met after school, once a month or something like that. And it was kind of a question at the time whether groups like that would even be allowed in schools for the reasons I just mentioned. And of course it was allowed here, again, being Tennessee. But this is different, because this is mandatory. They're mandating this to be in, as far as I know, mandating this to be in Texas and Tennessee schools. So you won't have a choice. Attendance might not be mandatory, but it'll be mandatory to have it. So we'll see if it's mandatory or not. Either way, it shouldn't be. This should not be an organization that should be anywhere near a public school system. or a public school. Um, and it's gross. I mean, obviously, I'm not a fan of Charlie Kirk, but somebody mentioned the other day that, like, it doesn't seem like anybody really mourned Charlie Kirk. Like, obviously, people on the left, you know, did the thing we do. You know, there's grave dancers, which I'm not that big a fan of. And, you know, you feel sorry for his family and that sort of thing. The people on the right have just used this as a political opportunity. Like, they don't seem like they, you know, I don't know. It's just they're having these, you know, rallies in his name, and his wife is going on all the talk shows, talk about what a great guy he was, how definitely not racist he was. He was very, very racist. Candace Owens, his apparent friend, is using the opportunity to spread insane conspiracy theories about what happened to him and breaking up the Republican, you know, or throwing a stick in the spokes of the Republican media, which is or right-wing media, which has been lovely to watch. It's been hilarious. So, you know, good on her for that. But she's an insane person, anyways. All these people are insane people. So it just doesn't, like, not that the Democrats or the left wouldn't do the same thing, use a death as a political opportunity, but it's just gross. Whoever does it, it's just gross. So, you know, so of course they're using this political opportunity of his death to put his organization in schools, a political Christian organization. I have a feeling they probably wouldn't care for it too much if a left-wing Muslim organization wanted to be mandated in schools. I don't think they would be all for that somehow. So anyway, there's that. That's just madness. I hope we're able to do something about that, or at least when we get back in power, put a stop to it. What else is going on? Of course, ICE still doing its thing, deporting citizens, legal residents. They had Kristi Noem up there on the Hill the other day asking her questions, and asked her specifically, "Are you deporting citizens?" She says, "Absolutely not." And then they bring up a Zoom camera of a guy, a citizen who had been deported back to Korea, where he'd never been or hadn't been since he was a child. He was like in his 60s. Purple Heart, military vet. So, you know, they're deporting citizens, they're deporting legal residents. They're also, and even if they're not deporting people, they're just nabbing people who look like they might be, you know, undocumented immigrants, and just nabbing them, chunking them in a van, you know, detaining them for hours and hours at a time. One person they dropped off in the cold, or they were about to drop off in 20-degree weather and make them walk home. Little stuff like that. You know, pepper spraying people from cars. It's absolute madness, and I hope all these people are, I hope there is accountability for everybody who chose to join that organization during this time. So, yeah, that's still going on. All the madness is still going on. Nothing's gotten better. Hopefully it will soon enough, but not soon enough. That's about all I got for you today, I guess. Hopefully I'll be back with more stuff, better stuff, hopefully not just me yammering into a camera. And hopefully have some more gigs coming up in the next year. Hopefully get some band gigs going. But y'all come see me at the Corner Lounge this Sunday, second Sunday of every month. So that's this coming Sunday, the 14th, 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Good stuff. Y'all come see me. Thanks again. Miss y'all Texans. Love y'all Tennesseans. Talk to y'all soon.